So now we have a need conflict here, and we have to do some brainstorming on how we can solve this problem without hurting each other and find a solution in which at least 50% each is happy, because I don't think we're going to be able to find a solution in which 100% both are happy. There's going to have to be a give and take here in this solution. So then we start looking for solutions. But we can't begin looking for solutions if we don't express the need, rather than expressing the accusation or the intimidation. Let's go on to see another one. Number G. You make decisions without conferring with me first. That's the complaint. The criticism. Do you think you are God? You are so inconsiderate. The I message. I need you to confer with me before you make decisions which concern both of us. Otherwise, I think or I feel that you believe that I am not important in this relationship. I then feel hurt, rejected, and very lonely. So we expose to the other person what our need is and how we feel when it's not fulfilled. H. You do not give me as much affection as I need. It could also go with I. We do not have as much sexual contact as I would like to have. The accusation. You are like a stone without any feelings. You are so insensitive and ego-centered. What is the I message? I need more affection from you so as to be affirmed that you are still attracted to me, that you care and love for me. Otherwise, I feel hurt, rejected, and alone. As far as the sexual contact, I need more sexual contact with you so as to be affirmed that you are still attracted to me, that you care for me and love me. Otherwise, I feel hurt, rejected, and alone, and also my pent-up sexual energy creates problems in my body. So everything can be said from the moment that I am willing to expose the truth, because this is the truth. Rather than playing these games, criticizing, not expressing myself, creating all this tension in myself, just saying the simple truth. It's so simple, and yet we don't do it. We're afraid of losing face. We're afraid of losing the other person's respect. We're afraid of that we're giving him some power over us. Yeah? Let's look at another one. J. You raise your voice speaking to me in a demeaning way. The criticism. You must be really insecure to speak to me in this way. The I message. I need for you to speak to me with respect, without raising your voice or demeaning me. Otherwise, I feel hurt, fear, injustice, bitterness, and anger. So we can express to others that we are angry. It's one thing to say to someone, I am angry at you. And it's another thing to allow that anger to cause us to curse them, to demean them, to hurt them. So, I mean, one thing is to say, I'm angry with you and I want a solution to this problem immediately, because I'm very unhappy and very angry. Another thing is to start speaking in a way which hurts this person's feelings, criticizing, threatening, accusing. It's a completely different thing. So this type of communication does not suppress feelings. Feelings are expressed, but they're expressed in a way, in a mature adult way, without getting into the role of the intimidator, the interrogator, the aloof, or the victim. Let's turn the page over. You pay too much attention to other women or men. Could be depending on the situation. Criticism. You are immoral. You cannot be trusted. The I message. I feel fear when I interpret that you might be interested in other women or men, and I need for you not to do that so that I can feel safe in this relationship. It's very simple. You are usually late for our appointments. You are irresponsible and unacceptable. I need for you to be on time. I do not like to lose time waiting. and I also feel that this is a form of lack of respect for myself, my time, and my activities. So it's a difference between a you message and an I message. Let's look at number N. You do not go out as often as I need to, or we do not go out as often as I need to. The criticism, you do not respect my needs. You are so egotistical. The I message, I need to get out more often and have a greater variety of activities. Otherwise, I feel bored. Now, it doesn't mean he has to do it, right? I'm expressing my needs. He said, well, you know, I'm really bored going out. I like to stay in. And then we have a conflict of needs. So do you have a problem if I go by myself? Or with this other guy? Or whatever it may be. So we start talking about our conflict of needs and seeing how we can solve the problem. Where we find, okay, we're going to go out once a week. We're going to go out, twice a week. What do you mean by often? Well, what do you mean by not often? These things can be communicated and solved. 0. This is an I message that we would give to or a message we would give to an interrogator. You frequently criticize me. The criticism. You think you are so perfect. The I message. I need to know that you accept me and respect me. When you criticize me, I feel rejected and unloved. Perhaps even angry. You smoke in the house or in the car, even though you know that I have a problem with that. How could you be so inconsiderate and selfish? I need for you not to smoke when in closed areas with me, because the smoke really bothers me and hurts my eyes, or whatever it may be. When you do not comply with this, I also believe that I am not important to you. I feel ignored and hurt. Okay? So it's the difference between a criticism, an accusation, and an I message. You do not support me in matters concerning the children. Criticism. You are trying to undermine my relationship with the children. The I message. I need your support in my decisions and communications with the children. Otherwise they ignore me and go to you, and I cannot manage them. And the last one. You do not support me in matters concerning your relatives. You love your relatives more than me. I need your support in my contacts and communications with your relatives. Otherwise I feel alone and an outsider. Okay. So you can see that we can either communicate with the others through the role of the interrogator or the intimidator or the victim, the aloof, or with an I message from the role of the adult. Our purpose, our goal is to become adults, to become mature people who can admit their weaknesses, admit their fears, admit their needs, but on the other hand are not afraid of confronting these conflicts of needs. They don't keep it all in. You say, I'm having a problem and I need a solution to this.